When my dad was in his 20s and still living with my grandparents, he once told us a chilling story. He lived next door to an elderly couple in their 60s. One winter, the wife, Margie, suddenly disappeared. Her husband came over to ask my grandparents if they had seen her, but they hadn't. In fact, no one had seen her at all. A few days later, my dad was at the park playing football with some friends when it started snowing. They continued to play for a while, but when the snow became too much, they all went their separate ways to head home. When my dad arrived back at his house, he noticed his parents were gone. He started a fire in the fireplace to warm up, then went to his room, which was next to the living room, to drop off his things. He planned to take a warm shower afterward. After he finished his shower, he thought he heard something coming from the living room. He cracked the bathroom door open, still in his towel, and called out, "Mom." The humming stopped, but then a creaking sound continued. My dad quickly got dressed and walked out into the living room. And there, sitting in my grandpa's old rocking chair, was Margie from next door. She was staring straight at my dad and said, "It was so cold, I needed to get warm." Terrified, my dad ran next door to get Margie's husband. When they both returned to the living room, the chair was empty and Margie was gone. They searched the entire house, calling her name, but she was nowhere to be found. That part of the story alone was creepy enough when my dad told it to us, but it didn't end there. The truly terrifying part came the next day, when Margie's body was discovered in the crawl space under her house. It seemed she had tripped and hit her head on something sharp, causing a fatal injury. Her body had been there for at least 3 days, and her husband only found her because the smell became unbearable. He first noticed the odor coming from the garage. The eerie thing was that, even though Margie had been dead for at least 3 days, my dad had seen her in the living room just the day before. To this day, my dad believes that what he saw was the ghost of Margie. He's not the type of person to make up stories like that. And when he first told us this when I was 9, let's just say I didn't sleep much that night.